Hello, and welcome to another Walking Dead video. Some breaking news has just happened, and that is that Maggie and Negan are getting a spin-off show called Isle of the Dead. And we actually know a lot about this spin-off already. We know that it is going to take place in New York, and it's going to be about Maggie and Negan dealing with the flood in New York and trying to escape New York, more or less. And with this New York setting, we're going to get massive urban setting. This is going to be a very new type of Walking Dead. We're going to see things we've never seen before, because this whole show is based in an urban setting. We're not going to get the generic woods like we do on all the other shows. That is very exciting. We're going to get like a flood in New York. I'm getting maybe some Last of Us vibes from this. It'd be quite cool to see all this. We also know that it comes out next year, so this is very soon. And the first episode is only be 6 episodes. This is so very close to us, and it's going to be so cool. And why would we see this in New York? Well, this could be, in my opinion, very close to the CRM. I think it's going to be very tied close to that, just because we know that the CRM have some bases in the New York state. Maybe they have something in New York itself, and that's why Maggie and Negan have gone there to go and find the CRM. I feel like this spin-off is going to be very CRM focused, and them trying to find the CRM and find out more. It makes a lot of sense for them to go to New York and go together. Maybe by the end of season 11, they kind of move past the Glenn thing and they're like, okay, we can use each other to survive, and they agree to go and stop the CRM. It'd be a bit weird with Herschel around, so I think maybe Herschel's actually going to be abducted at some point, and this story is about them trying to find Herschel, and Negan like going, I'm going to help you find Herschel. That's what I think is going to happen. Because imagine if they're trying to explore this flooded New York and trying to escape New York, and they have a 10-year-old with them. It wouldn't exactly work, so I feel like they're not going to leave Herschel in the Commonwealth, because there's basically no one staying at the Commonwealth. Herschel's going to be stolen, and they'll be trying to find Herschel, in my opinion. The reason why I definitely think this is CRM connected and Rick Grimes connected, this spin-off with Maggie and Negan, is because there are 2 little Easter eggs in the photo that show and tease at Rick Grimes. First of all, we have the Lincoln Tunnel. They could have used any other tunnel from New York. They didn't have to use a Lincoln Tunnel. That's definitely, in my opinion, a reference to Andrew Lincoln. And second, they used the Don't Open Dead Inside door, which is a door that only Rick has seen. So because these 2 little things, I definitely think this spin-off is connected to Rick, and it's connected to the CRM. I think they're going down the CRM route of trying to find the CRM. This show, in my opinion, is not going to go too long. I feel like all these direct spin-offs of The Walking Dead are going to go for 4 to 5 seasons max. That's probably when the final movie is going to come out, and they all tie into the final movie. This is basically kind of movie tie-in a way. And another thing that I don't want to talk about is that we have now been given a second spin-off with a fully titled everything and everything. We have a plot synopsis. We basically have an idea that it's going to take place in New York and stuff like that. However, the Darren Carl show, we've still heard nothing. Is there a reason for that? Maybe the Darren Carl show isn't actually happening at all, and it's basically a Robert Kirkman lie, so no one knows about Daryl's death. Or, more likely, that this spin-off is going to come out way before, and it's way more ahead. With us now knowing the title and having like promo photo for this, I definitely think that this one is going to go in production almost immediately after The Walking Dead ends in New York, and we're going to get this about early summer. I definitely think, because think about it, they have 4 shows they have to air next year. You have Fear Season 8, the Darren Carr Show, Tales, and this. So that's 2 like 6-season episodes, a 10-season episode, and 16 episodes. That is a lot, okay? That's about 30, that's like half a year's worth of Walking Dead content. I definitely think this is going to be a kinda early summer just before Tales thing. And if Darren Carl is happening, it's going to be the Walking Dead slot October, and then you get Fear Season 9 kinda just after that. That's what I think is going to happen. That's how close we are to this. We're literally about just over a year away, where we're basically almost 2 away from the Darren Carroll show. And to be honest, I am not excited about this show. The full reason is that it takes away from any excitement about the final season of The Walking Dead. This should have been, in my opinion, told to us after the final season aired, because now we know Maggie and Negan are safe. That's the entire, like, 4 big people all cannot die in the final season, which is annoying because it takes away from the final season. Another thing I don't like about this is that we know Maggie's not even going to get her comic ending. She's not going to become the leader of the Commonwealth. And with some, like, hints around that, we've been told that maybe they're not adapting the final issues of the Walking Dead comics. This lines up with, now we know that Maggie's going to end up in New York with Negan. And that is the video, so please tell me down below what you think about the spin-off. Are you excited for it? Do you like Maggie and Negan? I know a lot of people said Maggie and Negan carried the first half of season 11, and I agree. It would definitely be interesting to see these 2 characters, and they are 2 characters that would be able to carry a spin-off. I'm a bit sad that Negan's not getting his own spin-off, because with Negan, I would have rather to have a continuation of the Here's Negan storyline. And we would have probably, I wanted a spin-off about him properly building up the Saviours, and it would end the point where Negan walks out to see Rick, and we see the back of Negan's back, and he walks out, and then you know what would happen then. I thought that would be great as a spin-off. However, looks like we're getting a continuation. We're not getting, like, kind of a prequel spin-off for Negan, which kind of sucks in my opinion. I didn't really care about Maggie getting her own spin-off, so I'll be watching this for Negan, not Maggie. Please tell me down below, are you watching this for Negan? Are you watching this for Maggie? Are you excited for this, or are you mad that they've announced another spin-off? Please tell me down below. And if you want more Walking Dead content, look on the screen for more videos. I recommend you do, because guess what? Some of them are quite solid, and I'm pretty sure you would like some of them. Subscribe if you want more reviews, keep up to date with any news, any discussions of The Walking Dead, because I am here all the time releasing half-decent content. But this is it for me today, so goodbye, peace out, and I'll talk to you at a later date.